lads, give your heart and soul. Run lads, shoot lads, give us all a go. Run lads, shoot lads, you can do it yet. Come on Newport County, oh, bang it in the net.
Hello everybody and welcome to Taff's Word. This is going to be about the amazing start that we've made to this League 2 season. I mean, obviously we've made a good start in the Carabao Cup, a very bad start in the leasing.com, and we were out of that, but that's never really going to be a priority for us. I'd certainly, take doing well in League 2 over doing well in the leasing.com. So League 2, 8 wins and 10, best start to a season by any county team in history, and basically it's quite amply put into the title that we are in record-breaking form, quite simply. So far we've played 10. I know we're about to kick off quite soon against Carlisle, so this is going to be prior to the Carlisle game, just basically to show the kind of form that we're in. So we played 10, won 8, drawn 1, lost 1, scored 17, conceded 7, 25 points, 5 points clear of second place Cambridge, who are on 20. So I'm going to run through some figures and some stats for you, because you know how much I enjoy doing that. So we've got an 80% win ratio. We've managed to get 83.33333% of the points available to us so far. There's 138 points to play for in League 2 in a season. So based on that 83.33333%, we are set to finish on 113 points. Now, nothing's a given in football, so I'm not going to just expect that that's what we're going to finish on, basically. Last season we had a win ratio of 33%, so it just goes to show how much in leaps and bounds we've come. But the style of our football is quite a noticeable change. We're creating more chances, but the one sticking point that a lot of people are picking up on is the fact that we're not taking those chances, because our conversion rate is probably the only stat that's lower than last season. When I say conversion rate, I don't mean the goal scored by chances, I mean shots on target compared to shots. So total shots and shots on target. So far we're averaging 1.7 goals a game in League 2, in comparison to 0.89 last season, so less than a goal a game last season, nearly 2 goals a game this season. It's a considerable turn up, and it's a testament to the football that we're playing at the moment. Also we've scored in every single League 2 match as well, so the goals are there, but we're creating that many chances. We're not seemingly taking as many as we possibly could be. So the shots per game is 16.3, which in comparison to 11.3 last season. Through the whole of last season, so 11.3 shots on average per game last season, 16.3 this season. So we're creating a lot of chances, but the stat that stands out there for me is 5.1 shots on target in a comparison to 4.9 last season. So we're only 0.2 shots on target better off than last season. So that's what I mean, that conversion rate. Getting the shots off is great, but getting them on target is another thing. Which is the only criticism I got. I mean, you look at our possession stats, 52% average this season in comparison to 48% last season. So far we've conceded 0.7 goals, but not on average 0.7 goals, so less than a goal a game we're conceding in comparison to 1.08, so just over a goal a game we were conceding last season. An interesting stat is that 24% of the goals that we scored in League 2 so far have come between the 81st and the 90th minute, which would include injury time goals as well. But the thing is, we're conceding goals between the 61st and 70th minute, so somewhere in the middle of the second half, we're losing focus somewhere. So hopefully this stat is something that Flinney will have, to his disposal, and then between the 60th and 70th minute, will work out something so they're a bit more switched on, stop them from losing focus. I'm sure that's something that they're going to work on. This isn't obviously to pick any holes, because at the moment, quite rightly put, we're in record-breaking form. So far, from what I could find, there's not a lot of you know, there's nothing really documented on points totals for post-league, not post. Oh, what's the bloody word? So pre-League 2, there's not really anything to say, you know, how many points people have got in games. But since it's been League 2, the points record at the moment is 99. And that was Northampton during their promotion season. I think that was, oh bloody hell. I think it was 15-16. 2015-2016, I'm sure that's when Northampton went up as champions with 99 points. So we're projected at the moment, based on the ratio that we're working on now, to finish on 113. So we're projected to smash that target, well, smash that record by 14 points, which is quite remarkable, really. I mean, we got a tough game tonight against Carlisle away, and where a lot of people would be happy with a point. If we won the game, it would be phenomenal. I think that would be a statement, because so far Carlisle are won 100% at home. I think I read somewhere earlier. So there's the stat crunching for you there, just to show that we are creating more chances, which is testament to the football that we're playing. The problem is the conversion of chances on target is not where it could be, and also we're switching off. Conceded 29% of our goals between the 61st and 70th minute. So these are things I hope that the guys are working on, because at the end of the day, if you don't move with football, you will get left behind. If you don't strive to improve, you're going to start falling backwards. You've got to keep going forward, keep improving, or you're going to fall backwards. And this great form that we've been on, it will slide away. Because, say, if we can improve upon that, then things like Cambridge away wouldn't have been a loss. Scunthorpe away would have been a win. It should have been a win. We missed a lot of chances. The thing is, that conversion rate is, we've got to get the shots on target. Let's say, obviously, from 5.1 shots on target a game, we're scoring 1.7 goals. So that's nearly 50% of the shots on target. I think it's something around about between 30 and 40% of the shots we're getting on target are going in. So if we can get a bigger percentage of that 16.3 goals on average per game on target, the more we're getting on target, the more goals we're going to score. So hopefully that's something that they're working on, and obviously that bit about where we're conceding the few goals that we actually are. I mean, we're on a pretty good goal difference. We've got a +10. We've only conceded 7 goals in 10 games, which is good, which is very unlike us. We usually concede a lot more than that. So yeah, it's just basically pointing out that things are looking great, but these are the little areas that we could improve on to push on to maintain this record-breaking form. But at the end of the day, I'm absolutely buzzed, because it's phenomenal. What we're doing at the moment is absolutely phenomenal. It's great football. It's very entertaining. We're showing so many different dimensions to our game. You know, we can show that we can play good football up there with the better teams in the division, and then at the same time we can get down and dirty with the I wouldn't call them the weaker teams, but the more physical and tactical teams in the division. There's some teams with a lesser budget that basically need to rely on good tactics and hard work, but it just goes to show that we have got it within our squad skill set to get past anybody at the moment. I mean, we've played, you know, the better teams in the division. We played the weaker teams in the division. We played the teams in the midway as well. So we played a good mix of teams that presented a good mix of challenges, and we've managed to overcome the majority of those challenges. So, say, it's just looking phenomenal at the moment, and hopefully tonight against Carlisle we can maintain that form. So there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheerio for now, and as always, up the county. Thank you.